Zachary, what did you think about tonight's game?
Good.
It's a man of few words. I don't know where he gets that from.
Safe to say this was an ugly one, Bob, that you guys found a hot streak from Kiana in the second half, and that was enough to get you over the hump.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Thankfully she made shots. I thought Kent State did a terrific job of taking us out of our offense. We never really got any kind of flow throughout the night, and KB's really good, and sometimes really good players step up and win games for you, and I think that's exactly what happened this evening. Nah, come on, man. You're just being nice to them. I mean, it's February. You know what I mean? We played however many games we played. Kent State played harder than us, played better than us. We were just fortunate that, KB made shots, and we forced a couple turnovers, and they didn't get shots because they were making the shots they took. We just were able to force a couple turnovers down the stretch, and took care of the ball okay, and enough that we got to shoot it. I don't know. What are the shots? I'm sure we shot it more than they shot it more often. We didn't make
any more shots.
Yeah, so we got to shoot a few more times, and I know we didn't make many more, but made a couple threes, and that was the difference of the game. Yeah, I mean, I was more surprised that we would get a big cushion than to expect a big cushion. There's a lot of, all the schools in our conference are about the same. We got the same amount of students, same recruiting budget, recruit the same area, play the same types of kids. We're more similar than we are different. And night out, then the games are supposed to be close, and that's what it was tonight.
Why did you shoot so much threes first?
Listen, if you want to ask questions, go sit over there. It's at the answering question station. Everybody we play is practicing just as we're practicing, and they're trying to come up with a plan to beat us. Wherever, and I know that because last year we were the worst team in the conference, and we still practiced, and we still tried to come up with plans. Sometimes we didn't come up with very good plans, but we still tried to come up with plans, and we still tried to win the game we were playing, So, I would expect a great effort Wednesday. We're going to be on the road again. So I would think that that's going to be a challenge, and I'm sure they'll have a plan. And it may have something to do with what happened tonight. It may not. It may have a completely different plan. But, I would expect that everybody we play is going to try their best to beat us, and their coaches are going to try their best to prepare their kids to do so. Yeah, I thought Mariah Harris gave us great minutes. And, the three, she took a three early. I wasn't crazy about, but that one came within the framework of the offense. We had moved it. We'd passed it inside to Byard, who'd kicked it out to Lexi, who moved it to the corner. We had a couple people touch it, shot it in rhythm. And then the drive, she played a closeout, and I thought that was a great play. So, I thought her making those shots was a product of us running good offense, and it all kind of went together. Happened to get a stop in there as well. And that's basketball. You know what I mean? You're on good offense, you get good shots, you should make them. And if you can sprinkle in a few stops along the way, that's how runs happen. We typically have shared the basketball pretty well. So I would like us to continue to try to do that. Oh, absolutely. That team plays hard. You know what I mean? They've got a big kid that we've never been able to guard, and I imagine she had double-figure rebounds again tonight. She has double-figure rebounds every time we play her, and I assume she had them again tonight. How many rebounds did she have? Yeah. We've never kept her off the boards. And we played them 3 times now since I've been here, and she's kicked our butt on the boards all 3 times. I imagine we go up there, she'll get 13 or 14, rebounds. They've got some guards that can make tough shots, like you saw. They really sit down and guard. They're tough. They're a reflection of their coach. She's a tough young lady, and they're a tough team. Yeah, she obviously has some leeway. She has some freedom to try to make plays. I trust her in that regard. I think her teammates trust her in that regard. And, she's a kid that spends a lot of time shooting the basketball. She regularly, twice a week, she comes in and shoots 300 to 500 shots outside of practice time. We practice in the afternoon, and twice a week she comes in the morning and shoots. She'll get on the gun, sometimes 300, sometimes 400, sometimes 500 shots. So, it's not a fly-by-night thing where all of a sudden she's going to, tonight I'm going to toss them up. she's got herself in the best shape she's ever been in, and she really works at her craft. You know, she takes a lot of pride in shooting. She wants to win. She's got a strong desire to win, and she knows in order to win, that's one of the things that helps us win is her ability to put the ball in the basket. And she works at it. She doesn't just want to be a good shooter. She actively works at becoming a good shooter. And it doesn't go unnoticed. Her teammates know that. I know that. Or other coaches know that. And, you know, and we do things to try to get her shots. And she certainly has a little bit more freedom to shoot the ball than some of our other players because of that.